Hello guys, good evening everyone. I am here today to give you some important topics for central exams. As you all know, tomorrow is your AIMS exam. I'm going to give you some short topics. You'll definitely get a question tomorrow. One of the most important topic I want to give you today is this biomedical waste management. How I used to remember it and how I used to mark the MCQ. Even we can use it in hospital settings to dispose waste. I used to remember it this way. And the main trick here is you have four important color codings: red, blue, yellow, and then white. Simply speaking, red are for recyclable things. What we want to recycle, we usually recycle plastic, right? Plastic, if you give a nick, it will become R. So plastic for red, for recyclable things like bottles, IV tubes, blood bags, cut plastics, latex gloves, all plastic related things. We used to keep it in red bag because we need to recycle it, because plastic is harmful for our nature. So we recycle it and we reuse it by autoclaving, other processes. I don't want to go into detail. The basic questions they ask is what material you put in which bag. This is more than enough to know. Okay, just remember plastics which we tend to recycle are for red, right? All recyclable things we have to put in red. Then we'll go to blue. What's the first letter in blue? B. B means broken glass, body implants. You take a vial, you take a diclo vial in your internship, you'll break it, you'll withdraw the medicine into syringe, you'll give it to the patient, and where you have to discard this broken vial, you have to keep that in blue. Okay, so B for broken glass, B for body implants. There was a stunt which was failed. It was removed from our body, from heart vessels, where you have to discard it. You have to discard in blue bag. Otherwise, other body implants, you have operated a patient, orthopedician operated a patient, and he put an implant. It is infected. You want to remove the implant. You took off the implant and you replaced it with another implant. Then this implant will be discarded in blue bag. This is a simple thing. So B for blue, B for broken glass, B for body implants. Next come to yellow. Fire. Whenever you see fire, you see yellow color, right? What you have to keep it in yellow bag, which you want to incinerate. Incinerate means you put on fire and you make them into ashes. So which are the non-plastic waste which you can't recycle, which are harmful to nature as well, which are harmful to you as well, you have to keep them in yellow bag. Like human anatomical waste. You attended a NVD in your OBG posting as an intern. Your PG will extract the baby, then she will tell you to extract the placenta by push and pull method. You took out the placenta, you examined everything, where you have to put this placenta, in which bag you have to discard it. You have to discard it in yellow bag because there is no use with that placenta, and it is harmful even because it can infect, it is infectious and many organisms can grow in it. So any anatomical waste, any fluids from your body, any anatomical waste, human or animal. What is soiled waste? Whichever it is. Soiled means not in the soil. Your body fluids like blood, serum, your urine, anything spill on something, it will become soiled. That's soiled waste. And you have an expired citizen tablets in your house, you have to discard it. Or you have an expired tablets in pharmacy of your college, of your hospital, you have to discard it. You have to put in yellow bin, right? Next, chemical waste. Many microbiological waste and biochemical waste, like in your micro lab and biochemistry lab, you have lots of chemicals. You have to put it in yellow bag. And chemical liquid waste as well, same, everything is same. Any chemical waste which is non-plastic, which you can't recycle, you have to put it in yellow bag. That's as simple as that, because you want to burn it to ashes. You need not to reuse it. The same reason, you have to put it in yellow bag, you have to incinerate it. This is a simple way to remember yellow bag. Then comes to white bag. Anything white, you remember samurai, animes, samurai, Japanese serials. Samurai wear white, karate people wear white colors. So what they have a sharp blade. Remember like this. Any sharp, like needles, metals, scalpels, blades, everything which is sharp, which is tend to infect people, which is very sharp, it can cause damage. So you have to put in hard white flask, white color plastic, hard tube. There will be very hard plastic tubs for this. You have to put sharps in there. I'll discuss a simple example by this. You're an intern. As the same example I said before, you're an intern. A patient came to you, asked for a diclo injection. You broke the glass, you took the injection into the syringe, you give it to him, you rub the place with cotton. There is small blood spillage is there at the site, so you rub it with cotton, and you wear gloves first, you wear cap, you wear everything. Then what is the which bags you have to discard these all things. First come to syringe. Syringe is a sharp, that needle is a sharp, so took off the needle, keep it in white bag. Then plastic. Syringe is a plastic thing, you can recycle it. Then you have to put the plastic in red bag. Then there is a cotton. Cotton means that is a non-plastic thing which is soiled, and means your blood was spilled on it. You rubbed the area, so it is soiled. Then you put that cotton in yellow bag. As simple as that. Then there is a broken diclo vial. You have to place it where? You have to keep that. It's a broken glass, right? You have to keep that in a blue bag. So you covered 4 bags in your internship. But no matter what, we throw everything in a single bag. We are in a hectic work, right? But you have to remember this. As a healthcare professional, as a qualified doctor, you have to remember this. Even if you don't remember, your AIIMS exam, your NEET exam will haunt you asking these questions, these basic questions they want. So this is the biomedical waste management. You'll get a short question tomorrow in an AIIMS exam. So please remember this in this simple way. Thank you.